The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV. Well, it's a great pleasure to be with you tonight from an area that's been starved of success for far too long. I'm talking about the city of Leeds here in Yorkshire. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And we've got Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Leeds United up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, with their place in the knockout stage is already confirmed, I'm sure they'll want to give the fans top spot in the group. Doesn't always mean you'll get a favourable draw, though. Either way, I can't wait for this one, Derek.
And a look at the Leeds United starting 11. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that back four will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, is between the posts. Niklas Süle starts with Jerome Boateng in central defence. And up front is the vastly experienced Edin Dzeko. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Milner. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Pogba. This is Müller. Collins. It's opening up for them. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. And he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, I expect goals, Derek. The form he's in, you expect goals every time you see him. You'd hope that back line had been studying the tapes, but most of the teams this season haven't worked him out.
Süle. And as we assess the table, final match of the group stage, and as we touched upon, a fine opportunity for the home side to make certain of top spot, Lee.
Well, top spot would be great. It really would, and the form they're in, you wouldn't put it past them tonight, Derek.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for the visitors. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And attempting the through ball. It's there for him. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And over comes the corner. The end product just wasn't there. Dzeko. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Daniel. Robbed them. I believe a goal has been scored in the Olympic Lyonnais game. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Lyon. 16 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. This is Hernandez. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't think you can think anything else after that challenge.
Serge Gnabry. Gnabry. The cross is on. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, you will concede less goals if you stop the crosses. On this occasion they don't, and they pay the ultimate penalty. The ball's in the back of the net. Stop the cross.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
So back underway, Bayern leading here. This is Hernandez. Pogba. Gnabry with it. Now it's with Boateng. Gnabry. Jerome Boateng. They've regained possession. Might be a chance here. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Let's have another view of that goal. So, a level contest, 1-1. Let's get an update from the Etihad Stadium, where a goal has been scored. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Ilkay Gundogan. The keeper was at fault for this one, allowing a tamely hit shot to squirm under his body. 29 minutes played, 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Would have been a foul, but firing it towards goal. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. This is Hernandez. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Goretzka went in strongly, decisively. Opportunity it is. It's got to be. And a goal!
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
After falling behind, the onus is on Bayern to come up with a response. Goretzka.
Bayern Munich certainly controlling the lion's share of possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Dzeko. Gnabry just straying offside. Thomas. Daniel. Oh, they've lost it. And fed forwards. Well, they're doing a fine job of applying pressure here, not giving their opponents time to think or get out of their own half. Pogba. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes.
3 minutes.
Müller. Ball lost by Bayern. Daniel. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Wonderful chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper. Well, Derek, he's trying to make himself heard down there. Very difficult.
And punched away. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, a pleasant situation to be in before a ball was kicked in anger. They knew they'd be taking part in the knockout stages, but if it stays like this, Lee, they'll be going through as winners of the section.
Yeah, that's the bonus. They've played some great football so far, haven't they? They've been really good tactically. A real team, which is, sometimes you can say that's not always the case, but they've been really good so far.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. And attempting the through ball. It's there for it. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Now it's with Boateng. Leon Goretzka. Müller. Goretzka. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, let's join Alan McInally because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Lazio game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Lazio. It's been scored by Julian Drexler. The keeper could only parry his initial attempt and he forced the ball home at the second time of asking. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Running towards goal. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Possession for Leeds has not been great, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Here is Thiago. And possession lost, intercepted. And showing fine vision. And crossed in there. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Leeds United taking on Newcastle United.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure
There's been a goal at the Johan Cruyff.
It's a goal for the home team. 65 minutes played. 3-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. And given away. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. Fine teamwork to win it back. Serge Gnabry. Given away by Bayern Munich. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. He's found a pocket of space. Early ball in. Sancho. Foden. Well, this might pay dividends. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
Thiago. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Dzeko. Possession changes hands, the interception there. A changed, beautifully weighted ball. And now in a dangerous position. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Goretzka. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you there, Alan. Just to clarify, Olympique Lyonnais have scored in that game. And they are seemingly cruising now, 3-0 in front. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Here is Thiago. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Well, high marks for that pass. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
Well, they worked so hard here to be in front, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on a bit longer to see this out.
I must say, no shortage of space. Coman. Goretzka. Pogba has it. Not to be in terms of the finish. And Bayern will change personnel now. Goretzka. Paul Pogba. Thiago. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And showing fine vision. Foden. Can he take the chance? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, it doesn't get much better than this in the context of the group stage. Top spot is theirs. Ideal.
Well, job done. They set out, I'm sure, to finish top of the group. They've done that. Now they can sit back and just wait to see who they get in the knockout stages. Well done indeed.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
And attempting the through ball. It's there for him. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched... And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't think he can think anything else.
Gnabry, the cross is on. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to...
Might be a chance here. And it's a goal. Level again.
apart. You gotta go wide.